The uncertainty facing Jamaicans wishing to migrate is growing as a January 21 deadline inches closer. The United States will stop processing immigrant visas for Jamaica and 74 other countries come that date. As Romardo Lyons reports, people who have pumped hundreds of thousands of dollars into the process are unsure of their next move.
It's been over 24 hours since the pause on U.S. immigrant visas was announced, and quite the immigration discourse has been at play. A lot of focus has been on Jamaicans in Jamaica who want to live in America. But just as frustrated and anxious are those Jamaicans who are already American citizens and are filing for relatives back home. This woman, for example, began the process to get her mom in the States in November 2023.
I kind of became a little disheartened in the sense that I've been waiting for so long just to hear back from them as it relates to my mom's paperwork and stuff like that.
The journey to her mother's green card feels like it's been on amber. She was expecting her in the US last year.
I came here as a resident, so I had to get my citizenship first before starting the process. With the process, I had to fill out the I-130 petition for alien resident. And with that process, you could file for you're filing for your parents.
Unaccustomed, she says the paperwork was extensive, but eventually it was completed through an immigration office.
Upon submitting, I had to include a check to start the process.
When I checked, it was valued at over $500.
It was $535 that I had to submit with the petition form, with the application form.
That wasn't the last payment she made.
So for every other step that you have to take, there's a payment. So the second payment would have been for the affidavit of support. And then after that, then there's another like $325 for basically the visa fee. And with that fee, it would cover the cost for the interview process and then the medical setup.
So from November 2023 to date, it cost her...
Over the last 3 years would have cost like $985.
There was no completion timeline. However, she got a letter stating that the application was received and was told to create an online account through the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, to be notified about processing times.
It basically gives you a time period of when they basically review your case and let you know if it's been accepted, if there's anything they need, anything else that they're going to need, and the next steps to take.
But now the U.S. is stepping in the suspension starting January 21.
Hearing that today and seeing that today, it kind of dampened the mood as it relates to the whole process.
Her mind travels between uncertainty and anxiety.
What if they decide that they're not going to go through with it at all? Like they're just going to stop the process altogether.
But based on this breakdown by US-based immigration attorney Xavier Francis, her mom may face great delays where the green card is concerned.
If you are in the US and you have a pending green card application with USCIS, you are not impacted by this suspension. It only applies to applicants for an immigrant visa who are outside the US.
The State Department says the pause is indefinite. From the attorney's understanding,
they did not provide a timeline or clarification as to how long the pause will take effect. But what they're trying to do is, I guess, to reassess the processing procedures for individuals who might be considered as those who might be relying on public benefits or welfare.
Romardo Lyons, TVJ News.